But first, the United Auto Workers strike just expanded, spreading right here to Northeast Ohio. We have live team coverage. A lot to get to now at 3. Good afternoon. I'm Nicole Versansky. The union's president calling on workers at 2 Ohio plants to walk off the job and join the picket line, and that includes the Stellantis facility in Streetsboro. This after General Motors and Stellantis failed to meet a Friday bargaining deadline set by the union. Our Colton Molesky has the breaking developments. He is live in Streetsboro. Colton.
Well, around noon, that's when dozens of UAW union workers marched out of this part distribution plant here in Streetsboro. I'm with one of the folks who is now still out here picketing. They're rolling in shifts throughout the afternoon. Keith, you've been working here for 25 years. You tell me, talk about the moment marching with everybody else, joining that picket line.
I felt good walking out with everybody, so we're on the same page. We're just trying to get some of our work back. We lost some of our work here during our last contract that went over to the building over here. It's actually called DHL. We're trying to get some of that work back. They're outsourcing and they're non-union down there, obviously, and we're trying to bring that work back. And we want better wages. The last 3 contracts we had criminals in the upper union and the companies. They were paying off the presidents, and we weren't getting the wages that we deserved.
You know, you've been waiting on strike standby for about a week as those first 3 plants went on strike. What's it like to be in that standby and now finally join the strike?
It's different. It's not like I thought it would be. It's a little overwhelming to start with.
The adrenaline pumping a bit?
Yes, absolutely.
But now that you're here, I mean, you guys have been out here in force. You're here with your entire union family. What's it like to be doing this as a group together?
I think it's brought us all together as one unit, and that's the way a union should be.
Keith, thank you so much. And I was able to talk earlier with the local 573 union president. He says they will be striking as long as they need to be. They're prepared for the long haul. In Streetsboro, Colton Molesky, 19 News.
Colton, thank you. And today's move by the UAW is a huge escalation in the work stoppage. The ripple effects from the first wave of walkouts could force some temporary layoffs and hit even more auto plants. Brittany Weir continuing our live team coverage in Parma, where union workers there, Brittany, bracing themselves for a new round of possible layoffs. What are you hearing?
Yeah, as those autos workers at the Stellantis plant in Streetsboro hit the picket line today, their brothers and sisters here in Parma, 30 miles away, say they have their backs.
We know that they're going to be, picketing. They're going to be fighting the fight and taking action. So, we're going to support them any way possible.
Dan Schwartz, the president of the UAW 1005 in Parma, says supporting those in Streetsboro could mean walking the picket line with them.
I'm going to reach out to their president and offer whatever, we can do.
With the UAW strike making its way to Northeast Ohio, layoffs are a concern for many.
We make car parts for assembly plants, but we also have service parts too. So, that we ship to those, and it might not have a direct reflect right now, but it could eventually. We have some assembly plants that are laid off in some other places, so that could affect us as well.
Schwartz says one of the key places where the community will feel the impacts of this strike is at the dealerships and auto repair shops.
Parts distribution centers is how parts and stuff get to the dealerships or repair shops or anything like that. So yeah, it's going to affect quite a bit.
He says this strike isn't about just fighting for social justice, but they're fighting for economic justice too.
This strike isn't about just the auto industry. This is about the working class.
And the president also told me that UAW 1005 here in Parma is thinking about those who are striking today and continue to strike. They're in their thoughts and prayers. Also, once and if they get the call here in Parma to join that picket line, they'll be ready. Live in Parma, Brittany Weir, 19 News.